Hello, MC Knight here. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair. This is episode 37. So there's a number of things that have actually taken place since the last episode, and one of them is up here, and I'm going to show you in just one moment. So what I did was I built an auto smelter up here. I have not enclosed it yet, but I intend to do that. And actually what I want to do here, I'm going to stop this one right here. So basically what this does is there's a carpet duper here that you turn on with this switch here. And then it makes carpet. And then this lever here will stop the minecart underneath the chest and gather up the carpet. And then that will go across and feed the carpet into the back of the furnaces. And then in this chest you put in the items you want to smelt, and I put a whole bunch of netherrack in here. And this cart goes back and forth, collects the items from this chest and places them into the furnaces on the top. And then once it's done smelting everything, it feeds it out into this chest, which goes down into this chest. Another thing that I did was I did some work in another hallway here. And so now this main hallway is all done. I've put bamboo signs, hanging bamboo signs up to show the different things of where they are. Like here's Ethy's base down this way, and then here is the witch slime farms. And so I've done it all the way down here, and I've done here to spawn. And I did not change that sign out, which I guess I can do that real quick. There. Now the only thing that I have not done so far is I have not done going back to the Mushroom Island, the Frozen Ocean, and the Coral Reef. This is going to take me a long time to do, and I'll probably just work on it as, time permits and do chunks of it here and there. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been coming in and converting the blocks of iron into iron ingots and trading with the villagers, and then trading with the masons to get some blocks of quartz. I've been building that up so that I can work on the hallway in the nether to the Coral Reef, the Mushroom Island, and the Frozen Ocean. So that is how I am now up to 167 levels. I've been doing quite a bit of trading, and also I've been grabbing the paper from the sugarcane farm and bringing it in and trading with the clerics to get the ones that trade paper, like this guy here. The other thing that has happened since the last episode is we are now 1.21.4, and with that I also did a little bit of exploring, and I found a Pale Gardens biome. And I actually want to fly there and pick up some pale oak and whatever else I can get a hold of. I flew this way and found one. It's a couple thousand blocks away. And we're going to go there, and I'm going to collect some of the things that I would like to get. I am back at the base, and I have the shulker box here, so I collected a whole bunch of pale oak logs. I actually collected 2 creaking hearts. I'll show you where the other one is in just a moment. And then I got some pale moss blocks, some pale oak leaves, some carpet, some hanging moss, and some pale oak saplings. And you'll notice I have 1 pale oak log in my inventory. I do have one other thing that I want to show you that I started working on since I came back. And that is right here. So I have a little farm here that I'm going to set up for collecting torch flowers and pitcher pods. So I have 2 snifflets in here right now. I placed eggs in here, waited for them to hatch, and they hatched into these cute little snifflets. So what I did here is I have an area in here. This is all grass except for this row here is moss, so I can place some more eggs to get some more sniffers. And then underneath I have an area where I have a minecart going back and forth. It'll come over and drop into this hopper, into this chest. Now I said I would show you what I have that other pale oak log in my inventory for. So over here I did place 1 pale oak log, and I placed 1 creaking heart, and I have this other pale oak log. So after these snifflets grow up to sniffers, and I've got that going, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the other pale oak log on top here to activate the creaking heart. And I have a pit here that's 3 blocks deep, so that I can try to lure the creaking into this hole, and then I can swing and hit the creaking, and it'll place the resin up on the pale oak logs, and I can collect some resin. And then once I have enough resin, I can make some more creaking hearts. And then once I have 7 creaking hearts, I'm going to build a farm that I found a video on YouTube that shows how to build it. Right now, I'm just waiting for these snifflets to grow up. I'm on about the 3rd day right now, so I probably got about 1 more day before they'll completely grow up. The other thing that I did was I went around here. I put the lighty mode to the overlay on to tell me whether the space was spawnable or not. So I lit up around here to try to make it so it's a little bit more safe when I'm doing this with the creaking, because I really don't want to be dealing with the creaking and mobs coming and trying to attack me all at the same time. So once these snifflets grow up and I get this farm going, then we'll get started on the creaking, and I will bring you back in when I start doing that, and I'll show you how I do it. So both the snifflets grew up, and now they are regular sniffers, and so hopefully they will soon start digging. And oh, look at that, I already got something over there. So the minecart should pick that up and take it down. And I'm actually, you know what, I think I'm going to actually pick that up. So I got a pitcher pod. And got torch flowers. I got torch flower seeds. So I am going to let them go for a little bit and see if I can collect some stuff. I want to breed them, and I want to end up having 4 sniffers in there. I don't think I have anything in there, no. And once I have 4 sniffers, then I'm going to leave it at that because it's not really a whole lot of use for the pitcher pod and the torch flower seeds. But I at least want to collect some so I can use them for decoration around the base. And then I think once night comes, I'm going to start trying to gather some of the resin with the creaking. So I placed the other pale oak log on top of the creaking heart, and you have to excuse me, my voice seems to be starting to go, and the sun's setting right now. So I am gonna kind of stand here in a corner and wait for the creaking to spawn, which I don't think it should be too long. And I don't think he would spawn too far away. And the way I'm going to tell you this is kind of scary. I have not dealt with the creaking at all up until this point. I've seen a number of videos about it, but have not dealt with it yet myself. And I don't think he would spawn up on the roof of my house. But I am not seeing him anywhere yet. I don't think he would spawn underground. Now I do have some other some other mobs that have spawned. But still no creaking. Come on, dude, where are you at? Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. He spawned in my house. But well, I can't trap him because he's stuck in my house. Well, this is quite the interesting turn of events. But at least I'm able to collect some resin from him this way. I think maybe for future use, I'm gonna try to place the creaking a little further away from my house. There he is. I have almost enough to make one more creaking heart. Okay, where did you go again? Oh, there you are. So after the first night, I collected enough to make, forget if it was 2 or 3 creaking hearts. And I saw where it said in the captions that the creaking heart awakens. I'm wondering if he spawned in my house again. So at that point, I thought I had enough creaking hearts to build the farm that I wanted to build, which I did, but then I decided that I wanted to build another farm. So what I did was I took the pale oak logs and the pit that I made over here, and I moved them over here. You can still see there's a couple blocks there, pieces of dirt missing where I put it. I placed the pit here, and then placed the pale oak logs here, and then he was spawning. One time he spawns over here. Actually, I think I did it 2 times, and he spawned over here both times. I was able to lure him into the pit, hit him, and gather the resin, and now I have 24 creaking hearts. I've actually got 27 because I got 3 in the shulker box up in the house. And this is all the material that I'm going to need for the resin farm that I want to build. The other thing is as I mentioned, I put in the video, I realized that I had the mine carts 1 block too low. They were not collecting anything. They were not going to collect anything, but I moved them up. And so now I am collecting the pitcher pods and the torch flower seeds. Also, I did breed the sniffers a couple times, and now you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in here. I'm debating because they are kind of slow at gathering. I just might breed all of them one more time to have 6, but I have to see because I am collecting pitcher pods and torch flower seeds, so I might just leave it at that. Anyway, that's where we're at, and I think I have been doing some thinking about the next couple episodes, and I'm kind of thinking one of the next few episodes, I am going to do something with this over here. I've been looking at farms to collect the ominous bottles, and I think I'm going to make a farm to collect bottles, and I think I also want to make a farm a raid farm so I can start collecting totems. Also, I do want to make a wither skeleton farm so I can start collecting heads, and then I start getting beacons. That'll help in a lot of ways. Been on this world for quite a while. I still don't have a beacon, and I think maybe it's time that I correct that, and also that I start getting some totems of undying. I think that's where I'm going to end this episode. I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. I will catch you next time. Until then, I'm MC Knight.